Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield here today, and today I am so excited. I'm part of a Valentine's Day collab with three other YouTubers, awesome YouTubers, and we are doing, not only we're doing Valentine's Day, we're doing a prepping or getting ready or some kind of video around Valentine's Day for the collab, but we're also giving away. We're doing a giveaway, and the giveaway winner will be announced February 14th. So stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you about the giveaway. I'm super excited. I'm giving away a $15 gift card. All right, to one lucky subscriber on this channel. Okay, so today I thought it'd be fun. We could do, we basically as part of the collab, we could do all kinds of different things, but I thought it would be fun to pamper ourselves a little bit. And those of you that know me, I love natural stuff. I love beauty on a budget and natural stuff. So you might notice there's no makeup on my face right now. I feel very naked without any makeup on my face, especially around my eyes. My eyes, I always wear a lot of makeup around my eyes. So today we're going to actually do a homemade face mask with 3 ingredients. 3, 2, 3. Just 3 ingredients you can find in your kitchen. You know what those are? Honey. That's 1. Oatmeal, that's number 2, and avocado, that's number 3. So we're going to put together this homemade face mask, pamper ourselves a little bit. I'm going to talk to you about one of my books because it's Throwback Thursday, and I thought, well, let's talk about one of my books because people keep asking me about my books. I do a lot of videos on this channel, but I rarely talk about my books. So I thought, well, let's talk about one of my books today while we're waiting for the face mask. So the ingredients are really simple. You do 2 tablespoons of honey, which I have not put this together because I want you to see how simple this is. Initially I thought, well, my daughter loves jumping in on some of these videos, but she's not feeling it today, so she's not going to jump in on this video, which is fine, because I would never force her to come on a video that she doesn't want to come on. Okay, so we got 1 tablespoon of honey, but I initially planned to let her make it with me because it's that easy. And on top of that, because of the fact that there's no chemicals are in it, you can actually let your kids help you with this kind of thing. So that's kind of cool too. You know me, how much I love bonding. The second ingredient is 1/2 of an avocado. Okay, so for those of you that don't know this little trick, if you're worried about the second half of your avocado going bad, just throw some, just brush it over with some olive oil and put it in the fridge. You'll be fine for quite some while. And then a couple handfuls of oatmeal. And we have our mix. Now, of course, I have to mix it together. Doesn't that look like breakfast? Like, I literally could eat this. I picked one of the softest avocados I had in the fridge, but apparently it does not want to mush up. There we go. It's mushy now. So you mush up the avocado, you mush up the, and you mix in the honey, and then you just basically mix in the oats and you put it on your face. How easy is this, right? Let's pamper. I mean, seriously. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that these kind of do. So oatmeal is actually, believe it or not, you wouldn't think so because it's very dry to the touch, right? But oatmeal is great at moisturizing, I've read. Crazy to me that it's good at moisturizing, but yet it's so dry to the touch, right? The avocado, the honey is actually really good for scars, for the appearance of scars. It's also really good for, let's see here. It's also really good. Sorry, I'm focused on 2 things at once. I can't multitask. It's also really good at, the honey is really good at helping with scars and healing and rejuvenation, especially where you rub it. Apparently, it's very good at that. So you want to make sure you get your honey in there. And then your avocado is good for exfoliation. So this I was reading is really good for dry skin. I have dry skin. I don't know about you, but at least for our moms out there. But before I got pregnant, I had really great skin. My skin was really good. There was no outbreaks. I never even in high school really had it. Very lucky in that department. And then I get I get pregnant and my hormones go all crazy. So my once straight hair is now curly because I got a perm while I was pregnant, and the chemical just changed my hair makeup. Crazy, but it happens. So if you're pregnant, don't get a perm unless you want curly hair the rest of your life. Um, and also my face dried up, and I started getting redness. You can't really see it today, lucky for you, because it looks almost like a red ball on my face sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, so that happened after I got pregnant. So face masks and things like that are really important. Plus, I'm turning 44 this month. Can you believe it? 44, and I'm a mom of a 3-year-old. I am just wow. Sometimes I look and I'm like, what was I thinking? But she is the most amazing thing in the world. We tried for her for 7 years. So let me tell you, we are so blessed. All right, so this is all mixed up, all good to go. And now we're gonna go ahead and put it on my face. Okay. Okay. You're just supposed to put it on your face. I'm guessing you're gonna ignore the eye area because the skin is really light. I just thought it'd be fun. There's oatmeal on my face. Now remember, this is my first time trying this, so we're gonna see how this works. It actually feels pretty good, believe it or not. I definitely have a mess to clean up. It's not like the face masks that you buy from the store where you could just put it on. I must say I'm really shocked that the oatmeal doesn't stick on. But again, this is my first time trying this, so we're gonna see how it works. Although I can tell you it feels really good on your face. Like, it may look strange, but it feels really good. And FYI, what I was reading about these face masks is because they're natural, you only want to make enough for one day, because you want to use it that same day. I guess it makes sense because you don't want the food to spoil, right? Because we're using natural food. All right. So I'm going to count this as the start of our 15 minutes. And I guess I'll just keep reapplying more oatmeal. And they say leave it on for 15 minutes. I see this big piece of oatmeal right here between my eye. My third eye is not liking that. All right, so I think that's good. Now, now I'm going to talk about one of my books while I look like an outbreak patient. That is too funny. I can say it's pretty messy. I don't know. Are you used to applying these homemade face masks? And if you are, am I doing something wrong? Because I look and feel pretty funny and ridiculous, but if it works, then I'm going to be a happy camper. All right. I got smart. I put a wash rag over here on the side in a bowl of water so that I had it ready when I needed to wash my hands without having to leave camera. Isn't that smart? That is an experienced YouTuber who's been doing YouTube for a while. Although I haven't done one of these where I've done a face mask. This is the very first time. But it's kind of fun trying new stuff, right? That's really bugging me. It's kind of fun trying new stuff. So that's what we're doing today. And so how much fun is that? All right, so we are already 2 minutes in. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Rain's Thunder, which is a book that I wrote in 2015. Throwback Thursday, we're going back into the past. 2015, that was 5 years ago I wrote this book. Very highly rated, a lot of excitement around this book. One reviewer actually said it was the Bachelorette Werewolf edition, which is actually pretty close. It wasn't started out that way. When I wrote this book, it was basically what I was doing was I was trying a serial. And a serial is where you release certain episodes in a very quick manner, and your fans go ahead and basically read the book and try to solve it with you. So what I did when I wrote this book was I started out with the very first episode, and it was and you'll see in this book when you if you ever get this book, you'll see the very first, it says it's a thick book. Okay, so table of contents. Part 1, Master Chef. Part 2, Veterinarian. Part 3, the Politician and the Witches. Part 4, the Mating Games. Part 5, Battle Begins and the Game Continues. And Part 6 is the Alpha's Call. So each one of those were released each month. So it was a 6-month series. So every month I released a new part. And as we were releasing it, I had a group on Facebook where we actually talked about it. And I got feedback from the audience as to what they were excited about, who they wanted to see win, that kind of thing. So then we all of a sudden had this competition between 2 guys who were vying for her heart out of the 10. And everybody was either Team Storm or Team Carter. And so I had initially planned on one person to win, but I was listening to the audience as I was doing the book. So if they were really for another character, I may have had to change the ending. So that was how this book came into fruition. And it's a series. It's called Dating the Werewolf series, and it's a trilogy, actually. It's not a series. It's got 3 books, and I'm working on Riverside right now. Which will be releasing soon, which is the 3rd book. It's the final of the trilogy. But basically, you got these 3 siblings, and these 3 siblings, their father dies, and Rain comes home from college to, it looks so funny. Rain comes home from college to basically mourn her father, the reading of the will, come to the funeral, that kind of thing. And while she's there, she kind of reconnects with her siblings, her older brother and sister, and that kind of thing, and friends, and her best friend. And she finds out this whole world has been happening while she's been away at school, that kind of thing. And then when the reading of the will happens, they discover that the father has said the inheritance goes to the family only if all 3 siblings marry within 1 year. So they're all like, whoa, wait, we're not even dating people. And the father was always good at matchmaking. So he had left them a list of 10 people that he thought were best for them. Doesn't mean that they have to choose those people, but they have, he gave them a list to kind of get them started. And that's when the mating game comes into play. The mating game is, the characters have to, there's an actual tradition within the werewolf community where they do this mating game where there's a games master, Eva. And Eva comes in and she basically manages the whole game. And it becomes kind of like the Bachelorette or the Bachelor, even though it wasn't meant to be that way when I wrote the book. I finally realized, wow, pairing up 3 siblings in a fictional span of 1 year and getting them through 10 bachelors, you had to do something to kind of start, weeding out the competition and that kind of thing. So that's when I started to realize, okay, we have to make it more of a game thing. And as we were writing this, that's how the game came about. So initially I had planned to just have her go out on dates. And I was even when I initially planned the series, I was going to have her go out on 10 dates with 10 different guys and play it out that way. And then as we're working through the episodes and I'm reading the comments from my fans and stuff, I realized, no, this isn't going to work. So that had to change. And that's how it changed into the mating games, and the mating games became part of the series. And so it was a lot of fun. And she's a 20-something-year-old college student. She's definitely got her own ideas about the world. She's very idealistic. She's, and she's got her own powers, just like all werewolves have their own powers. And, she's very an interesting character. She's strong-willed and very interesting. As they continue through the series, or through the first book of the series, Rain's Thunder is the first book. As they continue through, they realize that uh, there's other factions out there, and so the witches in the town, there's some conflict there, and then there's some more conflict, and then they realize that there is some person trying to stop the family from inheriting their money. And of course, so the reason why this is so important, just so you know, like it's not like they're money hungry characters or anything, but the reason why this is, I got oatmeal in my hair. The reason why this is so important to them is because Carter, or not Carter, but River is the new alpha, the new pack alpha. But to run a pack, he needs the money, so that he needs that inheritance to run the pack. And so they're banding together to make sure that that River can be that new pack leader and stand on a solid footing. If he loses everything and everything gets taken away, then how do you run a pack? So they're doing it for him. They're trying really hard to make it so that he can run the pack. And of course, they're part of the pack, so they're trying really hard to make this happen. In Rain's Thunder, Rain gets paired up. In Rhyme's Reason, Rhyme gets paired up, and it's a little different in Rhyme's Reason, because as she's trying to pick a bachelor, bachelors keep dying around her. They're like, everyone keeps dying around her. Why? They think it's because of that overarching person from book one that was trying to stop the wedding. Well, you'll find out in book two it's not necessarily that, because I like to throw in weird plot twists and things like that. But it was a lot of fun to write, and I'm working on Riverside right now, and he's just a fun character. He's just really a fun character. Not my typical male that I write, because he's more of a politician than he's more of a diplomat than a most of my male characters that I write, they're strong, kind of, tough. They're just those strong, tough alpha male types. And while River is an alpha male, he's an alpha male, but he does it diplomatically, which is a little different. So it's been fun to write him, because he's just a little different flavor. Not much different, but he is definitely a different flavor. And, most of the guys that I write in my other books, they don't think before they talk. It gets them into trouble. River will think before he talks. He has some internal dialogue going on, which is kind of fun. All right, so we are almost done. Can you believe it? We're only two minutes away from finishing this face mask. And so I am really excited about that. It is hardening up, and I want to make sure that's not my eyes. I got it out of my hair. I do have to sweep up. Other than that, so far, my review of this face mask is not bad. Although, I do have a lot of leftovers, so if you have more than one person in the family, you might want to share it with them, like divvy it up. Because again, you're only supposed to use it every day. So like there's literally one, if not three possible faces that this could cover. In comparison to my one, I still have probably two more in here. But so far it feels really good. It's not causing any kind of in fact, it's drying up, but my face doesn't feel dry at all. And this is supposed to be nurturing your skin. So what do you do for pampering? I'm curious. Like for me, pampering is all kinds of things. Sometimes it's just taking a bath with a book and lighting some candles. I know I'm very traditional, but it's like that is the simple pamper for me. I mean, I am just so happy just climbing into the bath for an hour and enjoying peace and quiet and that kind of thing. I also am really happy. I really love meditating. I don't know about you, but I find meditating super, super pampering. It's just really great to just meditate and take that mini me time. How about you? What do you do for pampering? Um, I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section. I'm really curious to see how this is going to help with my redness, if it helps with my redness. Probably not. All right, and so let me talk to you a little bit about the other 3 channels that are collaborating. First, we've got Lindsey West. Lindsey West's channel will be linked down below, so definitely check out that channel and make sure you check out the collaboration video and the giveaway. I'm not sure what each girl is giving away, but I know that it's going to be a really great prize. And then you've got Beauty with Grace Torie, also linked down below. And then you've got Krystal Marie, also linked down below. And so all 3 channels will be releasing their videos at the same time as I'm releasing this video. So you'll be able to just hop from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Kind of like a blog hop, only it's a vlog hop because we're vlogging, right? But yeah, so check out all 3 videos. And let's go ahead and start taking off the face mask. Okay, so washes off really easy. I love the fact that this has no chemicals in it, right? No chemicals whatsoever. I mean, you're literally putting on nature on your face. And I like to be as natural as possible with everything I use. Yes, of course, I use Dr. Dennessy. I've used Dr. Dennessy for years for my face care. But when I can be as natural as possible, I like to be as natural as possible. That doesn't mean I won't use other products. I mean, like I said, I use Dr. Dennessy for my skincare for years. Actually, it worked really well until that chemical change on my face from the pregnancy. But I use Dr. Dennessy. I still use it. It's just sometimes stings more than it used to, because of that whatever chemical makeup change that I did. All right, so the face mask is off my face. Pat it dry. Oh, wow, it does feel good. Did you do this with me? All right, so what do you think? Not bad. Yeah, you can still see the redness, of course, but really, seriously, my face feels great. Very soft. It's still a little wet, so I can't really tell you one way or the other. But as far as I can tell, it works pretty good. We'll have to try this for a week and see what we think. Because it's no chemicals or anything, I have no problem putting it on my face more than every couple or every week or so. So I'm going to try it for a while and update you on my progress on this face mask. There's some other face masks for redness that I found. Of course, I've got the redness. And other face masks for all kinds of things. You can do a ton of research online and you can find a ton of natural face masks. If you'd like me to go ahead and do more of these face mask videos, I will be more than happy to do so and share them with you and share how they work and whether or not they worked for me or if they didn't. And so if you'd like that, let me know in the comment section below, because if you want to see more of this, I will do more. It's kind of fun just kind of pampering yourself and talking about different things, right? So if you are interested in checking out my books, you can find a link to all 30 of them in the video description under the Amazon shop page. All right, so wow, my face feels good. And I'm going to check it out in the mirror, but I'm guessing it doesn't have any of the flakiness that it had. prior to me doing this because I'm sure it exfoliated everything. Oh wow, it did exfoliate everything. So no flaky forehead. Um, Not bad. It feels pretty good. Of course, it's red right now. Got to put on some makeup, but yeah, I think it did pretty good. All right, so details to the giveaway. Real simple. All you got to do is make sure you subscribe to this channel, click the bell to get notified when I do new videos, and comment below. I mean, it is super simple giveaway. I didn't want to make anything complicated at all. Just subscribe to the channel. If you've been watching this video, I'm sure you're enjoying my content. And check out all my other videos on the channel. I cover everything between working from home as a mom. Sometimes my daughter pops in on some different videos here and now and then because she, loves cooking and stuff like that. Do-it-yourself projects. Of course, this is a kind of a do-it-yourself project. It's a homemade mask, all kinds of stuff like that. Then I cover writing. For those of you that want to become a published or self-published author, I try to help people, writers who want to become self-published authors, because I've self-published over 30 books. And I'm back in the grind again. So share that, working from home, those kind of things. Sometimes I do vlogs. I really just basically cover my world. There's so much going on in my world. I'm a mom. I work from home. I have a work from home job, plus I have my self-publishing business where I publish my books, plus I write, and then of course take care of the house and all of that. And then I have my interests. And so I also do reviews of TV and movies on Netflix. Lots of people really love those reviews. So I do reviews and that kind of thing because it's in the entertainment industry, and I'm in the entertainment industry. I usually steer clear of books. I don't do a lot of book reviews and stuff like that. There's more than enough book reviewers out there. And for me personally, I think that as an author, I mean, I know what authors go through to write books. So I steer clear of, most reviews on books. Sometimes I might do a rare one here and there, but a lot of times I steer clear of that. Then I have authors come on this channel. We do what's called author chat, where we actually talk and you get to meet the author live and you can talk to them. So you can talk to me and talk to them. And we just talk about being authors and that kind of thing. So lots of fun stuff that I do on this channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Oh, and there's one other thing I started last month or this month, and that's being a mom. We got to be worried about, as parents, we're worried about the world um, that our children are growing up in. So I thought looking at the news sometimes and doing a daily pick three every now and then, talking about different news stories that just baffle the mind. I do that as well. So lots of fun stuff on this channel. So hope to have you join our Brumfield Believer family. And I look forward to seeing you in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are if you do have video suggestions, I always leave the discussion tab open for video suggestions. So let me know in the video section below if you'd like to, or let me know in the discussion tab if there's certain videos that you'd like to see that would help you on your journey. All right, so thanks so much for being part of my family. I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.